Sure. Yeah, I'm not gonna go in by myself.
Okay, so you hover over the spot for now. Um, having learned your lesson from our adventure on Sunday, and the
But what do you speak of, Rush?
I speak of the golden rule of D&D.
Split
Never
the
split the
party at,
party.
at the first chance you can.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, always split the party. Yes.
Let's talk about our feelings, guys. I want to talk about my feelings.
It's Point of Order, our weekly discussion of the D&D 5e rules, occasionally interrupted by some actual role-playing and or feelings. This is episode 25 of our campaign, All the Time in the World.
We are
Without
going to talk
further
about
ado,
feelings.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
I
feelings.
have
I
feelings.
didn't even
I
get
don't.
to say without further ado, and
Yeah.
there's all this ado.
Because we have to get the ado in before you say without further ado. That's the point of order.
You're a point of order.
Gotcha.
All right, let's jump right in.
Yep.
When last we left our intrepid adventurers, the Quarry Boys had blasted out of Cordis Millennium Falcon style on an Aarakocra Cloud Runner en route to the Macraws, the untamed canyon lands in the western Broken Waste, where it was rumored a fragment of the Chronomaticum might exist in possession of a barbarian group known as the Stone Defilers. After encounters with the Aarakocran sky pirates known as the Aeolian Reavers, and a run-in with the infamous chimera known as Shark Claws, who they rather ably dispatched thanks to a key spell from Valfire, the party finally arrived in the Macraws. Given that the Stone Defiler's base of Reminal is a traveling city, Hror intuited that an area known as Morgrom, a dangerous hunting ground, might be a good place to start looking for them. So we pick up where we left off with the party's Cloud Runner en route to this hunting ground known as Morgrom as the sun begins to set over the Macraws. And you find yourselves sailing or flying in that direction with these large pillars of rock and these huge mesas just kind of floating above just the surface of them, knowing that the tops of these mesas are largely uninhabited, but it's the bottom where within the ravines and the cracks and the crevices where civilization lies within the Macraws. So what do you all do?
Raj, we're about half a day out, we think, from the area, or are we here?
Yeah, roughly half a day out, and sun is starting to set, so you're probably you would probably reach there by early or later in the evening, essentially.
Okay.
We have not long rested since the encounter with the
We have not.
three-headed beast.
Hey Lucius, will you fly up and take a peek? I'm gonna snap Owl out as well and send him to start kind of doing concentric circles further and further and kind of figurating in to see if he can't find him.
Bro, man, it's kind of siesta time, man. Can we take a beat?
I turn to Owl and I go, "This is why you're the best bird. Go!"
I knew it.
Bro.
You see his eyes narrow at you one more time, Lucius, before he flies off off into the night to circle about and get a perspective. Go ahead and roll a perception check for Owl for me, please.
I can do that. It is a 14 on the die. I think it's a +2, 16.
16. Okay. And sorry, the ship is still. You're still flying the ship in that direction,
Yes,
and Owl's doing a perimeter. Okay. So as the ship continues, Owl
17. If
17,
that matters.
Okay, good. Yeah. That
Changes everything.
changes.
It might.
Nothing. Owl continues to fly around, and you hear in your head after several minutes for Raw, I find nothing of interest, nothing of note, but this place so full of despair and darkness. I dread descending into the depths of the Macross.
Yeah, it changes you a little bit, bud. Maybe you could do with some of that. You know what? Go descend into the depths of the Macross. It'll be good for you. I think it'll toughen you up a little bit.
Oh,
Hey,
Roy,
Roy,
I really
what'd
would
you call
prefer
this
not
place?
to have to descend into it. It's very dark and very scary down there.
Oh man, bro, like totally do it. Just do it, man.
Yeah,
God.
you can see, and you got dark vision. You're good at listening and stuff. You got this. It's a character building exercise.
All right, Raw. If you insist, I shall descend into the depths. Tally ho! And he kind of does a nosedive and plummets deep into the darkness.
Nice.
Several minutes go by and he returns, flopping at top speed towards you, and just kind of flies behind your head. You can feel like two wings kind of on the side of your head. He kind of like peeks around. I think it's all clear. Something was chasing me down there, but I managed to escape its vile clutches.
Was it flying or was it like running?
No, it was some sort of tiny lizard-like creature.
Okay. All right.
Very scary, very scary.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. Okay, well, appreciate it, bud. We're gonna keep looking for Ronal here, and oh boy. You know what? You go do some reading. I'll pop him back in.
Okay. Sounds like a great. And he's gone. All right. So as the somebody want to do anything else?
No, I think we'll just keep heading in that direction and wait until it gets past twilight so that we can't see much, and then camp down for the night.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. You proceed, and the rest of your journey is uneventful, but you do the moon, which is still pretty bright at this point, illuminates a few things. One, casting its sort of eerie glow over the Macross, but that light is sort of drowned out somewhat by the light from pending judgment, which is kind of being cast from the northwest, sorry, the northeast. And second, you see that by the light of pending judgment, also far in the distance, far to the north, there are rumbling storm clouds way far on the horizon, and you can see tiny little flashes of purple light echoing among those clouds. And you recall last time you were out in the Broken Waste, one of these storms had overwhelmed you and your party with quite a significant amount of rain.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like it's still quite a ways off, but another storm is forming. So as the ship travels through the night, eventually you do come across a very large clearing in the middle of the Macross, an area devoid of plateaus and mesas, this rocky sort of terrain below of loose kind of scrabble and rock, which Roar is the area known as Morgrom.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see below, this is a very dangerous place, rife with monsters who kind of use the openness of the area to hunt and forage. And the Stone Defilers, being among the braver denizens of the Macross, actually venture out into this area to hunt for whatever monstrous flesh they can get their hands on.
Delicious.
All right, yeah. So you're at the edge of this area. It's probably about almost maybe like half a mile in diameter. So
We're still in the Cloud Runner.
Cloud
right?
Runner. Oh yeah.
you're still on the Cloud Runner, like maybe like 100 feet or so above the tallest mesa, kind of surrounding this
All
area.
right.
Okay.
Lucius,
Yeah. What do you want
Lucius
to do
gets
here,
up
boss?
and he's like, "Bros, I think I'm ready to check out the area."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
bro.
I'm not gonna lie. Super dangerous. So watch
He
your
like-
six.
He's like, "Yeah, that's cool. That's cool," and he falls off the edge backwards.
Oh, cool.
Awesome. You just kind of like fall off backwards, rotate in midair as you're descending, and spread out your wings in a massive arc, and then just kind of arc your way down, spiraling towards towards Morgrom. What do you do exactly? It's basically a roughly circular area, about half a mile in diameter. How do you want to explore the area?
I mean, he's doing like the classic like bird, like circling around, kind of scouting it out, but like more like he gets a little lower. It's a little cautious circle. He's just trying to like see what he can see from a safe distance.
Okay. Go ahead and I'll say make a perception check with disadvantage. It is nighttime, and you are kind of keeping your distance.
That's a 10. Nope. It's a 7. Sorry.
That's a 7. Yeah, nothing really makes itself apparent to you in the dark of night. You do see the glinting of some of these stones, these big chunks of obsidian, these spikes of obsidian that are kind of poking out from the floor among the loose scrabble, but nothing else catches your notice.
Raj, can a Cloud Runner just float in the air?
Yes, it can. It can in fact hover.
Okay.
Does that use fuel to hover?
Well, make an Arcana check for me.
With pleasure. I'm so
I'm
good
gonna
at
do that as
those.
well.
So good at those. Well, a 9 for me.
Classic
And
Mike
nine.
dice.
Yeah, no familiarity with this ship, so you're not entirely sure.
We got about 20 days worth of, fuel. So,
Oh, actually, sorry, Lucius, you would know that yes, any operation of the craft, so hovering would in fact burn whatever fuel.
Okay.
It's,
up
using.
to you guys. Do you wanna hover and stay out of sight from people, or do you wanna put down and try and camouflage a little bit and stay the night, keep watch?
Grisman, how much fuel do we have left?
We've only gone for 2 days, right? So we have, we got 2.5 weeks of fuel left.
This would be the third day, actually.
Third day.
Travel.
Okay, yeah, we got
All
time.
right, yeah, let's just sleep up here. It's kind of nice.
Okay, we'll do that. We should still keep watch, probably though. I think that's probably a good idea.
Oh yeah, you betcha. That's a smart idea.
I'm casting, because I know how dangerous this place is. I'm casting mage armor before we go to bed, just for the record.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. Anybody doing anything else?
Yeah, I am gonna extrospect some more. I'm gonna stare right at that symbol on Roar's chest and one on Valfire's chest. I'm really gonna. I was close last time with my perception check. I'm pretty sure there's something there.
Okay.
I'm gonna focus on it again.
Sure. Go ahead and well, actually, before we jump into that, who's gonna take the what's the watch order here?
I'll take the first watch.
Okay.
Bros, man, I'll take the first watch.
Yeah, I'll take
Okay.
last watch.
I'll
Got it.
take the middle watch with Owl.
Okay, sounds good.
And
Uh,
I'll just turn into a dire wolf and jump off and just start roaming around.
Wait,
Okay.
what?
We're like 100 feet up.
Well,
I thought we
not
were.
as
I
high
thought
as
we came
Mesa.
down. I thought we came down to like a.
No. Mm-mm.
No,
No,
I thought you said you were gonna land the craft on top
No.
of a mesa. And...
Nope.
No,
Oh,
you're gonna
no,
hover.
we didn't say
Oh,
that?
we
Oh,
said we're
okay.
gonna hover.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
sounds
when I
good.
pictured hover, I was thinking like we were just going to be like 10 feet off the ground or something like that. But you're saying we're going to hover 100
100
feet off the
feet.
ground.
Away from the
Well, I'll still turn into a dire wolf and I'll just pace up and down the ship.
cool.
Okay,
Mm.
sounds good. So go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw for me as you turn into a direwolf.
15.
15? Okay, yeah. The wild, untamed animal within, you manage to keep it locked up tight, and use the wolf's form for your own purposes, and not have the wolf use your mind for its purposes, which is how this exchange has been going within you.
And I'll walk around and I'll just keep staring at the moon if it's up and just keep howling every so often. Just
Okay.
annoying the crew.
Got it. Yes, you succeed admirably in that endeavor. All right, Lucius, go ahead and make a perception check with disadvantage for me during this first watch.
Do I not get to do my extrospection?
Oh, sorry. Were you going to do that before your watch, or like
I was
going
going to do it before going to sleep.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Then go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Gladly. Perception. Oh, it's a 6.
6. There is something about Roar's snoring that is just so compelling to you at this point. You're sure it has something to do with the symbols on his chest and your chest. It's that noise. It like the secret of the universe is written in that noise.
I don't know. At this point, I don't even notice that there is one on my chest anymore. I've forgotten. I'm just like, man, I think it could if I. And then I poke on the symbol a little bit to see if it affects his snoring.
Yeah. Make a what's your passive perception, Horror?
8.
8. Yeah. It does not seem to. Horror does not seem to be.
I sleep so hard.
unnerved by it. Yeah.
Huh. I can't figure out what it might be. There's something there. I'm gonna investigate more.
Okay.
And I fall asleep thinking about that.
Got it. Okay. Very good. All right, Lucius.
9.
9. You do not detect anything untoward during your watch, and your watch passes uneventfully.
Just let the record show, Paul, that these are the new dice,
Uh-huh.
and they've all been low rolls so far.
So maybe the
Yes.
problem exists between the chair and the dice.
Yes.
There it is. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I agree
can
with
I-
that.
I'll and I take second watch.
Okay, so go ahead and you can roll your perception check with advantage if you have Owl helping you, or have
Oh,
him
I
roll
do.
with advantage. Yeah.
I do. That is
Ooh,
a
2 and a
15. I like it. Perception -2. It's a 13.
13. Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing really catches your notice during your watch. You can see the storm brewing violently off on the northern horizon. You can see actually, sorry, with a 13.
Maybe you should have helped Owl with his perception check. Rourke.
Yeah, he's scared of the dark.
You do notice that at one point, somewhere between pending judgment and the Macross, a shadow, a large shadow of indeterminate form, given the distance, passes over the Macross, but quickly leaves your sight, and you can't quite make out what it was, but there was something very large that made its appearance and then vanished for a moment.
Oh, that's terrifying. Thanks, bud.
Probably many miles away from you, but it was a roar. Owl does point it out to you. Oh, I see something at the edge of my vision, my very keen vision.
Huh.
There's plenty to be scared of in this place.
Yeah, is it another tiny lizard? All right. Yeah, great.
I think it was a big one.
Ah, okay. I'll go wake up Smiles.
Okay. You wake up Smiles for the third watch, and Smiles are awake.
Have I had a long rest at this point?
Yeah, you would have had a long rest at this point.
Good. Yeah, I go out, kind of dance around to the front of the Cloud Runner, and I lean off the bow, like
Rose in
Exactly.
Titanic.
Exactly. You got it.
Got it. So you are attempting to be king of the world then.
Yeah, no attempt. I am.
Okay, yeah. Make a performance check for me.
Gladly performance.
No one tell him that the boat's not moving.
20.
20. It is to you the direst shame that no one can see you strike this most glorious of poses across the bow. That just the wind picks up at just the right moment, whipping through your hair, ruffling your undercoat and the cloak behind you. It is a pose that would be remembered for the ages, were somebody to paint a portrait of it.
Now, can there be a flock of birds kind of going by at this moment, and one of the birds turns its head to the side to see the pose and just becomes mesmerized and then flies into the butt of the bird in front of it?
Oh yeah, 100%. A flock of Macross nightbirds, usually terrible birds of prey, are so distracted by your pose that they just all bump into each other, and they just before regaining their formation and flying off. Once more.
It's
Small victories.
It's essentially the meme of like the couple walking and then one of them looking back.
Yes.
Yeah, you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Stop it! No.
That guy is perpetually in trouble. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. As these birds just before the crack of dawn kind of make their way off. The night is complete. You end your watch, and you've all managed to get a long rest in.
Beautiful. Cool. Well, bright and early there, bud. Let's go get the worm or whatever, and we're gonna start doing some search patterns, looking for Vremenal.
Okay. So in this area, as you kind of look out above where the where Morgrom sits, you can pretty much see the extent of it, right? And you don't see any tent city in this area.
Okay.
At the moment, you're at most half a mile away from like the farthest point. But go ahead and make anybody who's looking out there right now, make a perception check for me.
I think we're all looking.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead. Everybody can make a perception check.
17.
That's a 12 for a 10.
Why can't I roll a perception like this when I'm extrospecting? 20.
20 is very good. Yeah.
I don't think Paul's wrong.
You want me to roll?
Perception. Yeah.
If you're looking, I mean, you could just
If you're
do the
looking,
dire
you could-
wolf.
yeah.
I assumed that
smelling
I
around,
wasn't
but
looking. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'll look.
Yeah.
18.
18. Okay. So, Smiles, you actually notice that. I guess Smiles and Valfire and Lucius, everybody but Roar, basically, as per usual.
I'm looking the wrong way.
Yeah, exactly.
Tying
Notice
your
that
shoe.
there
Yep.
are some figures moving about down there that have sort of ducked behind a large boulder. They don't seem to have noticed you, but they're kind of like just moving across Morgrom and make themselves, as during their travels, they've just moved behind a large sort of rock formation.
Okay.
Are they humanoid?
They are humanoid from this distance, but difficult
Yeah.
to tell. Actually, I'll say with a 20 Smiles, you probably would have seen that there were several figures. All of them, some of them sort of medium in size, some of them smaller in size, and then they were moving very rapidly.
Bros, you see that? Smiles. He's like hitting you. He's like, Smiles. Bro,
Yeah.
you see that?
yeah, I see them. I mean, are they? Do you think they're Goliaths?
Bro, what's a Goliath, bro?
It's like a big,
Big old guy. Big old,
bald,
shaved, bald, no beard.
gray.
How
Are
big
we
are their
looking-
How big are their beaks, man?
Oh boy. Yeah. No beaks.
Like, what are we talking? Like a 30-foot wingspan?
Maybe. Yeah.
Ah,
but no
they're pretty
wings.
tall. Yeah. Should we go say hello and ask them if they've seen any news, any updates in the local region?
Lead the way, man.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
At this point, I'm gonna shapeshift into a dwarf.
Okay.
Named Otto.
Otto is back.
Okay. Otto's back. Okay.
Hello. It is I, Otto.
I will step behind the ghostly.
Do you think this will work? Do you expect there to be dwarfs down there?
It is I, Otto. They know me as Otto.
I'm just ignoring him and I'm going straight at him.
Okay. All right. You start flying the Cloud Runner in the general direction that the rest of the troop has pointed out to you.
Mhm.
And as you make your way down there,
No, this way. Roar. Where are you going?
Where? What do you mean? We saw people. We're
Your
gonna go talk to
perception
them.
is horrible. It's just
Oh
this
yeah,
way.
yeah.
Right,
I'm popping
right.
Owl out, by the way. He's out with us. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Owl pops out, landing on your shoulder.
Mhm.
He can sense the nervousness and the tension as you're kind of
Mhm.
flying in the direction of these people, and kind
Mhm.
of steels himself. And as you make your way down there, you can see that these creatures have moved into a sort of this tiny, narrow crevasse that the ship would not be able to kind of descend into.
Okay.
And they seem to have moved in with all haste. You can all kind of see them now and catch them just as they kind of descend.
Like they're running
descended
from
into
us?
this area. No, they were actually running in your general direction, so it doesn't seem like they've noticed you, but they kind of like moved downward and have like moved it looks like they're moving with all haste for some reason other than you all.
Does it look like Goliaths now that we're closer?
Bros, man.
Make another perception check for me.
Bros, I'm gonna dive down and check it out.
Yeah, do it.
Check it out, bro.
That's a 14 on perception.
14, yeah, difficult to tell. Can't really see what exactly they were.
Raj, swan
yeah.
dive.
Lucius, be
dive
careful.
down.
Be
Swan
careful, Lucius.
All right, you're still probably about like maybe 500 yards or so away from all this at this point.
Swan
so-
dive.
Yeah. So as you dive down to take a look, you can see that they've entered like this kind of narrow gully, and it's rather long. Kind of as you're approaching it, it extends back away from you for maybe like another 100 or 200 yards, 150 yards. And as you kind of head towards the southern end of this gully, these creatures having entered from the north, you can see that something is there's some motion underneath the ground that looks like it's kind of like diving around, or sorry, swimming around underneath the earth before it kind of like dives back down, leaving a
watched
mound.
Dune recently, I guess. No.
Before it leaves kind of this mound
Shiloh
of
Hoon, whatever. Go ahead, sorry.
Shiloh,
Mage
Shiloh,
armor.
yeah. Before it kind of leaves like this what do you call it? Like a mound of loose gravel, and it seems to be kind of having moved again underneath.
Does it seem like the Goliath people are running away from it?
No. This thing sort of came out of the gully for a moment, and then sort of dove back under the ground, and then you lost sight of it. But the people that ran in from the other side have not come out yet.
We're
Okay,
still
so
heading down that way. I mean, we're following
Mhm.
Lucius as he flies in.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, we can say that the ship is there. Like, Lucius, do you want to be hovering over that spot for now, or what do you? How do you want?
Sure. Yeah, I'm not gonna go in by myself.
Okay, so you hover over the spot for now. Having learned your lesson from our adventure on Sunday, and the
But what do you speak of, Rush?
I speak of the golden rule of D&D.
Split the
Never
party, at the first chance you can.
Yes, always split the party. Yes. So as the Cloud Runner approaches, you're all there, Lucius, and the rest of you have arrived. Like I said, you cannot bring the ship into the gully; it's too narrow. But you're at the edge of it.
Okay, can we? Is
Is
there
there
a
a
place
way
to tie
for
it
us
up?
to
Yeah, we wanna
secure
get
the
down there.
ship so that it can't be stolen?
I mean, when you say a place to secure the ship, there's no.
Is there a way to secure the ship? Like some way to make you disable the engine in a way that only we know how to start? You know that.
Why
Kind
don't
of
we
thing.
just fly it up 100 feet? Why don't we just fly it up 100 feet and just have Lucius go up and down and get it?
Well, I feel like the other Aarakocra might be able to go take it then.
Well, you could take the keys.
Yeah, are there keys? That's my question.
There are no keys. There was a command word
There was a
that was
command word.
to kind of activate the spectral steering wheel and other
Steering
implements.
wheel, yeah.
But you, I mean, as
Fantastic.
far as you
Bro's
know,
like,
you're the
hey,
only one that
Cloud
knows that.
Runner, change the command word to tomato.
No.
Make an Arcana check for me.
No. Okay. Raj is not good. It's a 4.
Okay. Yeah.
Could
mean,
I do it? Because I don't know that we ever learned the command word.
Yeah, I don't think. we did.
I will say that Hobart Thither Yonder would have taught you the command
Oh,
word.
he
And
would've.
you can just make up whatever you want it to be at this point.
Okay.
Tomato.
So, yeah. Is it?
Well, probably rotten tomatoes.
Nope.
No?
Nope. That's taken. That's
Oh.
taken. We'll workshop it.
Moonshine.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
Yeah. Okay, we'll figure it out.
It's
Yeah, so
moonshine. It's moonshine. We're done.
Fantastic.
Okay,
And
yeah.
can we use the command word to turn it off too? Do you know what I mean?
You can certainly try.
All right. I'm just
I-
gonna.
Yes, I will say Mighty Krusk and see if it turns off.
Moonshine.
Nothing happens when you say Mighty Cross. However, when you say moonshine, the steering wheel disappears, and the ship starts to just plummet out of the sky.
Fine.
Moonshine.
Just like it activates once more rather suddenly. Make everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
We really missed the opportunity to make the command word Belloc.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
I like that. 22 for me.
Okay.
28.
Good.
24.
15.
Wow. What was yours, Wildfire?
15.
Yeah, you're good. You all managed to keep your feet and not spill over the edge as the ship just like suddenly rights itself and kind of bobbles in the air for a moment before gaining stability.
Cool. Well, maybe we should land this thing a different way, Roar. What do you think?
I think we could just land it and then turn it off. You know, they're not gonna be able to turn it on. Yeah. We'll land, turn it
Okay.
off.
You bring the ship to towards the bottom. I need you to make a intelligence check
Animal
for me to see how
handling.
well you can land. This will be the first time you're trying to land the ship.
Oh, I'd love to. Intelligence check. That's a +4 for 13.
13.
I'm imagining,
yeah.
by the way, Raj,
Didn't we land it when we went down to kill the multi-headed
That was
beast?
like an emphasized arrival, I think.
I think you just kind of like arrived there. You didn't really. You
Yeah.
kind of maybe just left the ship kind of hovering in space
Yeah.
or something. Yeah.
Raj, I'm
Okay, fair,
imagining that Lucius is giving Roar like parent-like tips because he's like a new kid driving a teenager driving a car.
Sure.
He's like, bro, man, no. You want to use the handle? No. Careful. You break.
Yes. Actually, this Cloud Runner actually has a second parent brake in the passenger side that you're using a little too aggressively, Lucius.
Roy, I want you to use like a speed you're comfortable with. All right. And what I want you to do is go ahead. Nope. Speed.
Don't tell him that. You know what speed he's
Oh,
comfortable with is maximum speed.
Yeah.
All right. So with a 13, you do bring it down with a slight jarring bump as it hits the ground, but the ship does descend without much issue, and you manage to sort of park it on the ground.
There we go. Moonshine. Let's go talk to these guys.
Okay. The ship deactivates. You descend. There is within the hold. There is like sort of a door that kind of swings downward to allow for the egress and ingress of cargo, essentially.
Nice.
So you can go down that way if you'd like, or just climb over the edge, whatever you.
I climb over the edge. I'm not going through that hole.
Okay.
I angelically float off. Hands like this.
Yes.
I will just roll, but like kind of tumble onto the ground, pop right up.
Okay. Yeah. So if you're going over the rail, just make a quick acrobatics check for me.
Acrobatics is good. +8. 14 on the die. 22.
Very good.
10.
Yeah, you land on your feet. 10. You land on your feet. Basically, you're just kind of hanging there from the rail for a moment, just sort of tentatively looking over before you kind of let go and like fall down on your butt. Like you hit the floor with your feet, then fall on your butt, but you pick yourself
I am a
back up.
dwarf now, so that makes sense that I'm kind of, fumbling
Yeah,
to
exactly.
get down.
That's true. Okay, cool. So you guys find yourselves at the edge of the gully here. What do y'all do?
Heading toward those people. I'll send them ahead to go scout and tell us where they are.
Okay. Absolutely sure. I shall scout ahead and let you know of any danger that might be approaching.
Carefully.
Let the record show that I'm not touching the ground. I'm just kind of hover floating 5 feet above.
Sure.
That doesn't get tired after a while.
No.
Got a fly speed.
Got hollow bones.
Hollow
That's
bones.
That's right.
All right.
Hallowed?
They're hallowed.
Yeah.
Not so much.
Yeah.
Right,
high five.
so
Follow.
as you descend into the gully, you find this narrow ravine opens up a little bit towards the bottom as it slopes down at about a 30-degree angle. There's a lot of loose rock here that you kind of slip and slide on as you descend. And when you get to the bottom, you see that like it opens up to maybe about like 40, 50, 60 feet wide. And there are a ton of like these rocky outcroppings that are just kind of sticking up from the ground and loose gravel just everywhere in this gully. The walls of the gully themselves are about 30, 40 feet high. And as you descend and look forward, everybody make a perception check for me.
These aren't my specialty.
Yeah.
14
17.
for a 12.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
18. 18.
Okay, good. So
26.
nice. Looks like you rolled a wisdom save instead of a perception check.
Oh, did I?
You know what?
Over
Don't
here.
mess it up again, Paul. Okay?
It's the same number.
Oh,
It's I got a +8 to both.
Got it. Okay, cool. Sounds good. All right, so Valfire, you and sorry, what were the other rolls?
18.
18. Okay, yeah. So you and Lucius both hear this well before you see it. There's a sound of like scraping rock against rock and like a scattering of pebbles and stones that are hitting like these gully walls and creating quite a ruckus like farther ahead. And soon you see a very odd sight kind of like coming towards you. It looks like there is a some sort of long projectile, like a spear or a javelin, that is angled and sort of swimming through the ground almost, creating like this long sort of like buried trail, and it's moving directly towards you all. What do you guys do?
What do you do? What do we do?
Can
What do you
I
do?
point and cast Mind Sliver at it within 60 feet?
You can certainly attempt to do that. Yeah, go for it.
I'm pretty
Okay,
sure
go
it's friendly.
What
You know?
are the rest of you
Tell
doing?
I'm flying 20 feet higher and pulling my weapon.
Okay.
Tell-
Kind of
I-
like
I-
circling around.
I say, Smiles, get on my back, and then I turn into a giant spider and climb up on one of the walls.
I
Okay.
don't
Nice.
like this, and I definitely climb onto that spider's back.
Okay, got it. As you all go into your various incantations and transformations, you see before you, maybe about like 30 feet ahead of you, the ground just explodes outward, and you see leaping from the ground this massive creature that looks like this armor-plated shark of sorts, and you only know what a shark looks like because Valfire has turned into one recently. This massive iron and stone-plated shark just leap out of the ground with these vicious spikes and ridges kind of all over its body, and it leaps into your midst, catching Hror and Valfire and Smiles, who were still there while Lucius has kind of flown off.
Would I've got Mind Sliver off?
So actually,
Did Valfire not climb up the wall as the giant spider?
He only transformed. He didn't actually get to climb the wall at this point.
Of course not.
So read me the description for Mind Sliver. What does it say? Do you have to see the?
Into the mind of one creature you can see within range.
So technically, you couldn't see it. It was just sort of like burrowing towards you. So I'll say that you didn't actually see it, so you wouldn't have wasted the spell.
Tom,
yeah.
Oh, it's a cantrip. It's a cantrip.
Oh, got it. Yeah. Oh, Mind Sliver. Yeah, got it. Yeah.
Technically, you couldn't see it, Tom.
Point of order. Point of order.
Tom,
You couldn't see the creature.
Technically.
All right.
It's pointed.
So, as the creature lands in your midst, I need, let's see, I need the three of you to make a either a strength or dexterity saving throw. Your choice.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna say roll initiative right now. I have the roll
Dex. It is.
All
right. I mean, it's 16 for Hror.
Okay, 16 for Roar,
17 Smiles.
17 for Smiles, and then for Valfire.
What did we say? Was it Dex saving throw?
Dex or strength.
Yeah.
And you're a spider.
Yeah, it's the same for a spider and me. So 15.
Okay, so Smiles and Roar, you managed to jump out of the way. Valfire, unfortunately, you are caught in this creature's thrashing as it lands in your midst, and it starts like whipping about with its with a spiked and plated body. Valfire, you take 12 points of bludgeoning damage, plus an additional 13 points of slashing damage. The other two, the rest of you take half of that. So that would have
12
been
and 13.
12 and 13, half of it, so 6 and 6, another, so 12 total.
12.
And Valfire, you're knocked prone and pushed 5 feet away. The rest of you are just basically kind of where you were. So
you said we took 6 damage or 12?
12.
12 points of damage if you saved on the throw. Yeah. All right.
So I took a total of 25. That's what I had then.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay. All right. And so now I'm going to ask you all to roll for initiative as this creature makes itself apparent to you.
Let's do this.
Yes. Do you want to just yell it out? I assume you do not.
You communist. Oh, that's good. That's good. It's really good. It's really good. It's really good.
You know, Tom, that term's not very PC. They prefer the word group-oriented individual.
Group-oriented? What?
Group-oriented individual. That's the politically correct way to.
I don't even know what you're saying.
He's talking about communists.
Communists.
Oh! I was like, good? What are you saying? Yeah, I'm not paying attention. No, they're the worst. All right, hooray.
Raj, this creature looks very familiar to me for some reason.
Yeah.
Super familiar, super familiar. All right, so what you see before you, and actually I say, Hror, that you must be familiar with this creature. It is known as a bulect, or a land shark, essentially something that roams Morgrom, almost as a shark would through water, but through the ground, and it's quite the vicious creature. One of the prime sort of hunting, prey of the stone defilers, and you can see sticking out of the back of this creature is a large javelin that that was kind of poking out from above the surface as it was kind of traversing the earth. So we got 7 for Smiles. Lucius, what do you got?
15.
15 for Lucius. I got 8 for Valfire and Hror.
20. Oh,
20.
and I have to roll for Owl as well.
Yes, please.
Initiative Dex +1. 5 for Owl. Come on,
5
Owl.
for Owl.
Come
Okay.
on, Owl.
Oh, most horrid! All right, Owl has a 5, and so at the top of the round, Roar, you're going to go first. So this creature is basically right next to you and is kind of thrashing about wildly. It's knocked Valfire over, and he's got a prone on his back. What do you do?
Bonus action. Start singing a blade song. Asking
Okay.
in the moonlight. That's very, very
If
helpful.
you like my sword and you think I'm sexy, that is your blade song, right?
That's a
Yeah,
really
you-
good song.
Except for I'm gonna look at it and focus on my mind and kind of blink really, really hard at it. And cast Tasha's mind whip. I need an
Okay.
intelligence saving throw.
Got it. What is the range? Is this an
It is a
attack?
90
Oh, sorry, it's not. Yeah,
foot
saving throw.
range.
Saving throw. Intelligence saving throw. Yeah.
Intelligence saving throw.
Got it. So this is a 1. This is a 1. So it fails decidedly.
Beautiful. All right. So Tasha's mind whip is amazing because what it does is it takes 3d6 damage, psychic damage, mental
Okay.
damage. That's a 5/5/2. That's 12 points of psychic damage. And
Nice.
on its next turn, it can only do one of a move, action, or bonus action, and it can't take a reaction. Yeah.
I
Very
don't
good.
mind that. I
don't mind that, right?
Mind that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this lasts for just its next turn, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Very good. Awesome. All right. So you cast the mind whip on it. You kind of enter its
And I'm
psychic
dancing around
awareness
it.
and
Dancing
yeah.
around it.
And you kind of pull away any agency it has in terms of its actions, kind of extracting them with your mind whip as you lash out at it. Very good. Lucius, you're up, and then I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna kind of float like around its back behind it.
Okay.
So like whatever. What is my fly speed? 60 feet? 50 feet?
Yeah, it's insane. It's like 60, I think.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna say, bros, man, like we can totally do this, but we have to, if we can get this guy, we have to do it as a team. So let's stick together, man. And I make sure to basically I imbue everyone within a bond that emboldens them.
Yeah, you
Nice.
do. Yeah, you do.
Yes, I do. So D4 to all your attack, ability, and saving throws.
Gorgeous.
All right. Very good. I seem to have misplaced my elevation tool here. So I'm just gonna stand you up on some dice.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Cool. And this thing doesn't have reactions, so you can go.
I'm not.
now.
By the way, to be clear, I'm not right behind it. Like I'm not like within 5 feet of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have you like Oh, sorry, you are 5 feet behind it.
A little bit back. Yeah, but smiles, you can dodge in and out if you need to. Can't take a reaction. I've used this enough, you would know what's going on.
Okay, cool. Is that it, Lucius?
Yeah.
All right, very good. All right, so this creature, which is only limited to a move, it's a move or action or bonus action, right?
One of the 3.
Okay, cool. So it is going to bark and howl viciously as it attempts to attack Valfire, who is prone on the ground before it. So this will be with advantage. This is that's a natural 20. Oh my goodness.
You're a spider though, right? Yeah. Okay.
Oh boy. So this is gonna be
Miles, no.
this
Oh
is
wait,
gonna
yeah,
be-
sorry.
Barbie?
I'm
Barbie?
sleeping over here, just kind of mesmerized. I will react to that.
Okay.
With a
Silver barbs.
silvery barbs,
All
exactly.
right. So it is re-rolling. Oh my god, that is another natural 20.
Wow.
You gotta
Wow.
be kidding.
I swear to God. Oh,
Twas
But I'm also
destined-
gonna. go
Twas
ahead and-
destined, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna enhance Valfire to have advantage on his next.
okay.
Mhm.
Cool.
Assuming
so
he's
Valfire,
still standing.
Yeah.
you take. Well, he's got to whittle through the spider hit
Sure.
points first. So that's. Oh, this is a lot. This is.
Yeah.
This is 61 points of damage.
I am down.
You're
Even
down
to the-
through the spider through yourself.
Yeah.
Oh,
it burned
yeah.
through
Did
the
you long
spider. Well,
rest?
Yeah, I did. I only have 63 hit points as Valfire, and I got hit the first round for 25, so that's 85 points of damage. So
But you're as a spider, right?
Right. But
No.
the spider went down.
So the spider had 1 hit point left after the first attack. So one of this either way, either way would, unless I had something else. But
how does that look when like this sand shark attacks him and then kills the spider and brings down Valfire? Like that's got to be a look.
Yeah, so basically as the spider is kind of overturned on its back, legs kind of kicking up in the air, exposing like its soft kind of underbelly, the Bulette just clamps its iron-like jaws over the belly and just kind of rips and tears and starts to shred the spider, and you can see the form just kind of contract and shrink, and just because of the sudden change in shape, the halfling body just rolls out of his mouth before he has a chance to kind of like iron grip, and you can see like Valfire just kind of like gets splayed in the dirt just in front of the Bulette. And because it only has an action which it used, it is Valfire, your turn. I need you to roll a death saving throw.
With advantage.
Nice.
That's
right. If you want. Or no, it has to be your next one. It has to be your next one, so with advantage.
Oh, nice,
Does a D4 emboldening bond also impact him?
Yeah.
I would say yes.
No, it does.
Because
it does for Bless too. Yeah. All right. D20 and what do we say? Twice. Oh, sorry. And then a D4. Here we go. Boom. All right. So 15.
15. All right. So you definitely save. All right. And Smiles, it is your turn, followed by Owl.
All right. What I would like to do is
shimmy yo.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast some phantasmal force right in the squares that are occupied by Valfire and I, because I think I can do a 10 feet cube. And this is going to be a lava pit. So it's lava. It's right next to the land shark, and the lava's splashing up against him. And if he were to go down and come up from underneath us, he wouldn't want to do it because the lava kind of penetrates down to the ground as well.
Got it. So you are actually 10 feet away from Valfire, so that it wouldn't be able to cover both of the 10-foot cube.
Okay, I'll move towards Valfire, but so I'm still away from the land shark there.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And so that's going to be an intelligence save.
Got it. Okay.
I don't think they're that good at that.
Not particularly good at these. It rolls an 8, so that is not a success.
All right, and it's going to take 4 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And then
just
bonus
chip it away
action,
at it, Bard. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, bonus action. I'm going to turn to Valfire, who's just passed out there, and I'm going to say, "Good berry," and healing word.
You cannot cast healing word because you already cast a level spell.
Next round.
Got it. Okay, cool.
Wait,
but you should use your sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, Lucius looks at you, smiles, and goes, "You, me, you, you."
Yeah.
There's some confusion there, hence the pause, and at the end you're just like, oh, we missed our chance. All right.
But I will bardically inspire Lucius.
Okay, go for it.
D6, D6,
D8.
Man, you're so good, so good.
Thanks.
I'll say, like, Lucius, you're the only one that's gotten a clean strike.
He hasn't though, right?
No, I just bonded.
Yeah, well, it's just it's my inspiration.
Yep.
Okay, so we have a makeshift
Building
lava
Lucius
pit
up.
there. Okay, very good, and it is Owl's turn at the bottom of the round.
If Owl can harry this thing and render help, that's definitely what he would do.
Yeah. Okay. Definitely. Yeah. I am the rest of my Owl mini as well, so we'll just use this cat.
Cat. Oh, it's cat.
Cat. So we'll say the
hello cat.
Yeah, flying cat
cat,
falls
cat.
in and harries the creature, granting advantage on the next attack against it. And it is Roar, your turn at the top.
All
of the
right.
round.
Oh, I'm walking up. I don't like this. I don't like when my friends get hurt. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not gonna lie. And I will, at 3rd level with a bonus action, cast Shadow Blade.
Okay.
So that baby comes out. I'll draw it out of my hand. I'll just pull the sword out, basically, as a little magic trick,
Nice.
and advance on this thing. And I've got advantage, so yeah, I think I'll do that. Let's see, 3d8 for this. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Good, good, good. All right, with advantage. Rolling the attack here. Oh, good. 19 on the die plus a 3. I mean, it's like a 20, mid-20s or so.
Totally hits. Totally hits. Yeah.
All right, and then psychic damage. That is 11 plus 3, 14 points of psychic damage.
Awesome. So you had 14.
14.
Yeah, very good. All right, so the blade, you can see the hard sort of carapace of this creature, like the armored plating around it. Your shadow blade just slices right through, not leaving any wound, but you can see it kind of like shriek wildly in pain as the blade just kind of passes through, definitely leaving a mark internally.
All right, I'll just hop foot to foot and wait for him to come for me.
Got it. All right. And Lucius, it's your turn.
Ooh, hold on. No, I don't want that. Lucius says, Valfire, bro, man. You just feel better, man. And he casts Healing Word. So he casts Healing Word, bonus action. So that gives you 6 points of hit points. And then he swoops in, and he's going to attack this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going to hit him in the back. And I can't do a bonus action, so I can't do flurry of blows or anything like that, but he's going to attack him with his quarterstaff, which is a 16 to hit, Raj.
16 does not hit, unfortunately. The quarterstaff smacks against it, but you can feel it ringing in your hands.
I can't use my blessed yet. It's too late. You already told me, right?
Oh no, blessed you can just use any time. That if you're blessed or emboldened,
inspired. He's saying.
Inspired.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I can't use that. You already told me the answer.
Yeah, I kind of already told you. Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. And he will not move away.
How much should I get healed for? Sorry, she's
Six.
Okay.
Is the mic better now?
Yes.
Yeah, you do have a bone. Oh no, sorry. Healing.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it. Use it.
Very good. Okay.
As
Lucius.
Paul would say, know your character, Mike. Know your character.
Know your character.
Mike, make sure you know what you're supposed to do, Mike.
No.
This is New Jersey.
You're doing really well. You know what, Paul? That means so much to me.
That reminds me, I forgot that I'm Otto, and I should be inspiring like Otto would.
We all forgot. We're distracted by initiative.
You do not know your character very well. All right,
Yeah.
it is the Bulette's turn. No longer burdened by the mind whip. It is going to, let's see. It's going to dive under the ground. Everyone adjacent can get an opportunity attack against it, which would be Roar, Lucius, and Valfire. You would have disadvantage on the attack if... Or sorry, do you have a weapon out at this point, Valfire?
No.
Okay, yeah. So I guess you can make an unarmed strike against it if you want.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, yeah. So it dives around.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it. Let's see, 16.
That is a 12 plus a 20 to hit.
24 to hit.
Oh, both of those hit. Yeah, go for it.
And as I have Warcaster, so I can cast a spell, I'm definitely using Green Flame Blade, so fire on this bad boy.
Yes. Yeah, go for it.
Great. Plus 5. That's a 6 plus 3, 9 plus 5. 14 points of damage.
Nice.
And I do 6 points of damage. Can I use a key point during a reaction or no?
Oh no! Unless you have some reaction thing.
No, that's fine. 6 points of damage.
6 points. All right, very good.
Come on,
All right, so
Raj. He's being creative here.
It's a reaction.
Yeah. All right. So both of you slam into it, bloodying the creature as it tries to dive away. Clearly very wounded, as like the shark tail just kind of like slithers into the ground, and it starts to burrow as if it were just water. leaving like this loose pile of gravel underneath, and you can feel like the ground start to shake underneath you as you can sense it kind of moving. And then it does pop up. Let's see, I'm gonna roll a die here and see where it decides to go. It does pop up right behind Lucius.
Peekaboo.
And Lucius, it's going to reach out and try to bite you. This is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, Raj, that hits.
Yeah.
You take
Well, it hits you. It doesn't hit me.
a measly.
Actually, it does hit me.
Whoa! You take a measly 31 points of
Holy moly balls.
what is this? Slashing damage, bludgeoning damage, piercing damage. As the creature just kind of rears up from behind, just kind of breaching the surface of the earth and just clamping down on your feet.
Raj, I use a
thrashing you
key
about.
point to redirect the attack back at him.
I heard about that. It's
Not-
only for
not a thing I can do.
Aarakocran
Not a
monks,
thing I can
right?
do. Yeah,
Not a
not,
thing. Okay.
not a thing. Not a thing. But
All
it's
right.
like wishful thinking.
Yes,
Yep.
indeed. All right. And so the creature ends its turn there. Valfire, it is your turn.
I'm not feeling good.
Yeah.
But you know what'll make me feel better? And so I will cast a spell that I have not cast before.
Interesting. I'm listening.
It's called Healing Spirit. And so I'll call forth a spirit of nature to soothe the wounded. So that we've determined it's like the spirit of the moon that shows up in a 5-foot cube you can see. Whenever you or creature you see moves into the spirit space for the first time, I'm going to cast it at 3rd level. It restores 2d6 hit points to that creature.
Yep. Okay.
No
awesome.
no action required. You literally just run through it.
Okay. Where are you
spirit can
casting
be
it?
held- right next to me.
Okay.
Does it
Yeah.
impact bad guys or good and as well?
Wait, don't you want to put it so that Roar is
Hold on.
in it?
No,
Or
we're
put it-
fine. No,
Yeah,
I'm good.
okay, there.
Where? Oh, let me see. Sorry.
Oh,
I
you
was
said any
reading-
creature, including the
No,
including the bad guy?
Healing spirit. Yeah, like put it right next to Roar. Yeah. What's
wait.
this guy think?
Could it heal the other monster too?
No.
Okay, just friendlies.
Okay.
All right.
So you go into the throes of spell casting while you're still kind of prone on the ground and kind of like hurl manifest your power, and this bright sort of luminescent moon-like shape starts to coalesce and swirl into form. Actually, Valfire, you can see a little bit of terror kind of creeps into the edge of your mind as you can see the shape of the moon, the normally spherical shape you would create, sort of elongates and starts to slowly warp as it more closely resembles pending judgment, and it starts to change shape over time.
Oh.
All right.
What do you say when you do this?
What do I say? When I see it, or
Yeah.
when I cast the spell?
When you cast it, and then what do you say to us?
I'll say.
I say.
The moon. The moon still has power, my friends. It has lots and lot. It has the best power. The best power I've ever seen. The moon. It may be good. It may be bad. I don't know. This is new to me. It's
Okay, but like,
very
can it help us kill this
powerful.
thing?
No, but it can heal us, keep us alive longer. And,
Healing is good.
And then as a bonus action, I'll wild shape into a bear, and then I will walk into it to get 2d6 healing.
Nice.
I can only heal
Wait,
4 times.
does your bear not come to full hit points when you transform into the bear?
4 times?
Oh, I'll
bear
walk
does,
in.
yeah.
Walk in
Yeah.
first, and then
in
Walk in.
first.
Yes, yeah. that's
There
fine,
you
yeah.
go. That's the
no,
Paul we
Paul,
know.
know your character.
Come on,
Your
Paul.
character,
Paul,
All right,
Tyler
that's a
just
new
told
spell.
you how to play your character. This is
That's-
embarrassing for you.
This is a red letter day. It's a red letter day. All right, so so order of operations, fine. You stand up, you walk into it, and then convert into a bear, so restore some hit points
And then
to
I can,
yourself.
and then I work my bear form over to the creature.
Okay.
But I can't attack yet.
So you would have used half your movement to stand up, like 5 feet over. So you probably have another 10 feet of movement or so.
Yeah, I just go towards it. Towards
Yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, you have plenty of move to get there. Okay, you're good.
Thank you.
Okay, cool. All right, that was Velfire. Smiles, you're up, and then Owl.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and viciously mock the shark and say, I haven't seen many sharks, but from what I've seen, they belong in water, not in land. You're so dumb, ha ha ha.
All right, it's making a wisdom saving throw. I think it fails with a 12.
Does fail. It needed to be 16.
That wasn't really vicious or much.
It was
of a
pretty
mockery.
vicious,
Yeah.
and it was definitely mockery.
Okay.
So that's 6 points of psychic damage, and it'll have disadvantage on its next attack.
Very good.
And then I'm gonna stroll just over to the healing field, and back to probably be right behind the bear. So not quite all the way back, just yeah. There it is.
Okay.
So the way that this healing spirit works, anyone can run through it, but I have to acknowledge the healing of the spirit.
Okay.
I'll acknowledge that. So you get 2d6 healing if you want it.
Thank you.
And it's just for posterity's sake, it's 1 plus my spellcasting modifier, which is 6. So we've used 2 so far. There's 4 remaining.
Okay.
And
Cool.
every time I use it, maybe the moon is like a clock. You can see it goes into
like
sections.
goes through the phases.
Phases.
Yeah.
Can I add my bond dice to this at all, or no?
No.
Not to the healing.
I don't think
No,
so.
of course not.
Good
All right,
try
I'll
though.
just get a
It's a
little
good try. I like it. I like where your head's at.
Was it?
And then I'm gonna.
I mean, he's
bardically
always
inspire.
asking for advantage. Why not this? I mean, it's the same.
Yeah, sure.
It's pretty much advantage.
Yeah.
And I'll the bonus action bardically inspire. Lucius, you're already inspired, right?
Yep.
I'll inspire 4.
I
Okay.
actually already used my inspiration, but that's
You did?
cool. Yeah.
No, you
Next time.
you didn't. Remember you.
You wanted to, but you didn't.
You wanted to, but
No, I
said-
used it later, but I just didn't tell anybody.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Do I have to declare that I used it?
It's fine.
I use it
Uh,
on the
it's
reaction to
nice to
the
know.
guy
Oh,
attacking.
okay. Cool.
Okay, all good. Yeah, all good. That's cool. Fine. Very good.
All right, this next one is for Roar, and then we'll.
Hooray!
Sounds good. All right, Owl's turn, and then top of the round is Roar once more.
He's gonna go peck, fly by.
Yep. All right. So there is a flyby attack. Next attack was
Did we
advantage.
use his advantage last time?
I
don't
did.
think we did.
Yeah.
No, I did.
Roar used it on his next attack, which it is his turn now. So you
It
get to use
is
it one
my
more time.
turn now.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this advantage. Let's get this dice going on here. All right, walking up. It's gonna be, it's just gonna be a regular hit and then a bonus action. Two-handed strike. So we're gonna go hit with the rapier, hit with the what's it called? My shadow blade. So
Okay.
advantage, the main one. Again, 19 on the die plus everything. Absolutely.
hits.
And I'm
Yep,
just gonna roll the shadow blade.
Are you
Ooh,
doing magic
9.
damage? Because you could use the.
I know. I'm
Okay,
holding on
all
to
right,
it.
all
We're gonna
right,
see.
all right.
Let's see. That is a 12 plus, 8. Again, dirty 20 for the shadow blade hit.
Yeah, that totally hits.
Okay, so, oh my gosh, so many dice. Here we go. This is the regular one. Oh crap. Well, actually, they're both the same, so I'll take it. 6 plus 5, 11 points of slashing damage,
Okay.
and then it's 3d6. 3d8. I mean, for the shadow blade, 13 more points of psychic damage.
Nice. So what was the total? It was a 24. Is that right?
It was 11 plus 13. Yes, 24 points of damage.
Got it. Okay, cool. So you wail into this creature with multiple strikes, kind of hacking and slashing at it. Your rapier kind of like chipping away at the armor. Your shadow blade just slashing right through it as if nothing were there. The insubstantial blade causing a lot of damage to this creature, which seems to be like kind of writhing in internal agony every time it strikes. And
Yeah,
this
come on.
creature is very badly wounded.
Bring it, bud. Bring it, bud. What do you got? What do you got?
All right. Very good. That was for it is Lucius's
You probably
turn.
need to move my guy up to them, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh
There
my
you go.
god, this
All right.
is such early 90s video game music.
Sorry.
All right. Lucius will cast Sanctuary on himself,
Okay.
which means anytime your guy tries to make an attack on me, he has to make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 15.
Okay. Got it.
He is then going to Quarterstaff the guy in the face.
Okay.
He misses.
Okay.
And then he's going to use his move to move in away with no disengage.
What kind of Sanctuary is a bonus action, right?
Bonus action.
Okay, got it. Yeah, all right. So gonna disengage.
Disengage.
And technically, I believe what you would do is go for the attack, then cast Sanctuary, then disengage, then move away. Because if you are warded and then you make an attack, it doesn't have it stops.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize that. I missed that.
Were you making a point of order, Tom?
I was
Yes.
pointing order.
You have to,
Sorry,
I
missed
attack, I miss, I ward, I move away.
Got it. Okay. And so it has to make a Wisdom saving throw in order to opportunity attack you. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So Wisdom saving throw. This is that's a 19.
Makes it.
Okay. So it does take an opportunity attack against you. And this is it's a lot of dice. This is 27 points of damage.
Wait, Will, did he
it
hit?
has to
Wait,
hit.
point of order, Raj. Is
sorry.
Is,
It has to hit. Sorry.
is the creature 5 feet away from my?
Did you
lava
crit
pit
it? Did you crit it?
I crit again.
Okay. First of all,
All right. How much damage did you do?
silvery
Just tell me
barbs. Silvery barbs.
Nice. Okay.
Silvery
All right.
barbs,
Silvery
nice.
barbing.
Yeah.
That is a 17 to hit.
That is a miss, and thank
Okay.
goodness you did that because I
Yes.
would have been down.
That was a lot of damage, you guys.
Wow.
Okay,
Valfire,
before
you're
the
gonna have
crit, it was a lot of
advantage.
damage. So
Would that have been if that was more than 45 points of damage? Dead.
it would
No,
have
no,
been.
no.
It was.
Well,
yeah.
Oh well. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
right, so I move away and go-
Advantage to you, Valfire. By the way.
Okay. Cool.
I go heal.
Okay.
And then I look at the bear. Where are you going?
No, to the healing moonlight.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, got it.
I go past it and then through it, and then on the other side of it, please.
You guys are running, and I'm just like, I'll stay here. It's
I
fine.
will fly up 10 feet in the air, and then I will look at the bear and be like, "Did you acknowledge my healing?"
Raj, the land shark.
Yes?
Is he with? Is
Sorry?
he
Yes,
within
2d6.
Is he within 5 feet of the lava pit?
No, he's 10 feet away.
Okay.
Okay.
You
that
could fly
was-
through it on the way back.
Yeah, that's huge. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, cool. Lucius's turn. It is the land shark's turn. The Bulette will lash out at Roar, who is the last remaining target. You can see.
Oh,
that
I'm right
it's-
there too. I'm right there too. So
It is
Oh,
there.
sorry,
Yeah.
You're right. I'll
But
roll a
it's
die
fine.
here and see who
It's
it
fine.
attacks.
I just hit it. So.
okay,
We'll say
that's fair.
okay. All right. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's fair. Okay. So this is yeah. So it's very badly wounded. It's kind of like in its death throes and just like in this like sort of like shark-like frenzy as it starts whipping and slashing about. So it reaches out to bite you. This is a 23 to hit.
Shield. Bang.
Okay.
Miss.
Nice. All right.
Nice.
So yeah, the blue shield translucent form just comes over you. It's like teeth, like which look like stones, like sharp stones, like scrape against the shield, leaving like these arcane sparks trailing everywhere. But it does not make purchase on you.
Oh.
And Valfire, it's your turn.
Arcane Sparks, good name for a band.
Yeah.
That's what you guys should call
All right.
yourselves. Oh
Right,
wait, you're the Corey
that's-
Boys. Never mind.
Much better name for a band.
16 plus a D4, I guess, just to make sure.
You have advantage.
Okay. I'll do that on the next one. That's 19 to hit.
19 does in fact hit. Yeah.
Oh, thank
Oh,
God.
sorry.
Oh, do I have to use his?
You
on
have
this-
to use it on your next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah.
well,
You know what?
it's the same.
Sorry. I was supposed to roll the Bulette's attack with disadvantage because of Vicious Mockery.
Yeah, that
right,
was a
yeah.
while back though.
From no, I think
No,
'cause
when
this
it was attacking Lucius, and it
Oh,
yeah, when
was
it
caused
was,
you to
yeah.
reroll.
So technically, let me just roll the die one more time here.
Well, no, because I silvery barbed, so you did reroll.
Yeah, but I'll okay because that was a miss. I'll say you didn't have to use your silvery barbs
Yeah.
because that we'll just say that was a disadvantage roll, so
Yeah.
you can take your spell slot back. So, okay.
So Valfire, no advantage. Math.
And that was like a,
which
a
he
back on
already
back on
he
back.
already did his single roll and got it.
Yeah.
Got the 19.
Okay, cool.
Okay. I just saw the marker that I left on it. That's why I remember that.
Nice.
That's why we put that there. All right, Valfire, what are you doing?
So we're saying that I don't have advantage, which
No,
is
but you
fine.
did-
My first
did
one
roll
hits at 19.
Yeah, correct.
So that will do how much damage? Oh, yeah, the 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then if we take the roll, it's a 14 to hit.
14 does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay, so the claw attack misses.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. So you bite into the creature. Your claws scrape against the iron shielding of this creature. That was Velfire's turn.
Yep.
Smiles, you're up, and then Owl.
Yeah, again, it's going to be a vicious mockery. This time, I'm going to say, you don't even have a dorsal fin that I can see.
That is a 5 on the saving throw, so it fails.
Hails so hard. And
How much
takes another
damage?
6 points
Oh, yeah.
of vicious mockery
Hail!
damage.
That's pretty good.
6 points of vicious mockery damage. All right, very good. The creature
How
is
do
kind
you
of like.
want to viciously mock it to death?
Nope, you don't get it this
Oh,
time.
okay.
All right, so it's.
Wait,
starts
I got more spells here. I got more spells.
Okay, all right, go for it.
No, I don't. I'd particularly inspired. Who's not inspired right now? Everybody's inspired. Right?
Me.
Yeah, Lucius gets inspired. Say,
Okay.
you are much better than Owl. You are the best bird.
What?
All right.
That is very inspiring.
Cool. It is Owl's turn, and he refuses to do anything with that. With that insult or with that affirmation because he just needs to be the best. I'm just kidding. He'll go and help
He's
action.
pissed about it. He's pissed, but he does
yeah,
it.
for sure. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he goes and renders help. And Roar, it is your turn.
All right, baby. Let's go for a regular attack here.
Okay.
With advantage. 18 on the die. I mean, like, that's absolutely hitting here.
That hits. Yep.
Roll a d8 plus 5. It's 10 points of slashing damage.
10 points
And-
of slashing damage. How
Ah.
do you want to dispatch the creature?
Oh, nice. I would like to let's see. How do I want to dispatch this creature? I'm really winding up for like the hit, and so I want to stab it and then bring the arm up and then just kind of like boop it on the nose because is it moving?
Tom, can you,
it's
you
good?
take us off your dice camp so we can
Oh,
see
yes,
this
yes.
pantomime
Oh,
of what you're
Oh,
doing?
it's good. Oh, well, that's right. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you can see my hands doing things. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh no, so I want to stab it and I want to come down and just kind of boop it on the nose because I'm like, wait, did I do it? And then I just want to kind of like Shadow Blade inside the creature.
Okay, got it. Yeah, so a vicious strike with the rapier, and then just kind of following up with like a very slow penetration of the Shadow Blade right between the eyes
Yeah.
of the
Yep.
creature.
Phrasing.
And you can see that its eyes start to like waver back and forth wildly as the blade slowly up to the hilt just penetrates all the way. And as you kind of whip it out as fast as you can, the creature just like slumps down to the ground.
Stop it. What are you doing?
stop
Wait,
it.
wait, Roar pulls out.
You know, there are a lot of reasons
Yeah,
that people
yeah.
watch this show. It's not just for the D&D, you guys. And
we play D&D here.
Yeah. This is I also post
there's
these
some
to my
D. Yeah.
I also post these videos to my OnlyFans page, by the way. So
Thank you.
I thought your
listeners,
OnlyFans page
for
was only
watching.
hentai.
yeah.
Good lord.
Anyway,
Well, we went there. We
yeah.
went there.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, so yeah, as you pull the sword out, the creature just like falls down to the ground, just kind of rolls over on its side. The javelin that was stuck out of it, it kind of rolls over on top of it, and it just snaps in two, and you can see like just a ka-tink, 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 just like flies over a few yards away. And as the creature slumps to the ground, you hear the sounds of these whoops and these battle cries approaching from further down the ravine, and you start to see figures pour out from around the corners and the rocks, and you can see a bunch of these tiny little goblins and several larger sloped forehead, knuckle dragging bugbears carrying weapons like great axes and maces, all kind of dressed raggedly, making their way towards the party, whooping and crying. And you can see among them, stepping out from behind a large rock, a very large bugbear, horribly burned and scarred, with half of his face kind of torn and melted, while the other half very badly burned and showing basically only one good eye, while the rest of the bugbear's fur has been just kind of like grows in like these weird, odd patches. And you can see that he's carrying this massive great axe on his shoulder as he kind of like limps forward in a lot of what looks to be a lot of pain. And with every step, it's like,
I am imagining the white orc from Lord of the Rings.
yeah, something like that, but way more scarred and battle worn. And
no.
you can see that this bugbear looks at Roar squarely and says,
It's time for you and I to settle our differences.
and that's where we'll pick up next week.